Yonex PolyTour Force, currently used by Joao Fonseca among other ATP WTA players. New release from Yonex. This is string review. Friendly reminder, you can win a brand new Tecnifibre Fire racket if you go to my YouTube review of this frame, of this range. Leave a comment and make sure to subscribe. I hope you will help me get there. So back to the string. Overall, I struggle with Yonex strings, Yonex lineup. They are positioned kinda on a higher shelf. They are quite expensive, similarly expensive to Laxelon strings if you don't have any discounts, and the performance is a bit different. Before the Yonex PolyTour Force, my favorite Yonex string was PolyTour Strike. I appreciated the launch control of this string. You can really extend through the ball without the worry of hitting the ball too high. Something that I struggled with playing with the PolyTour Pro. I think it can be a bit launchy, this trampoline effect, and especially a higher launch angle release from the racket. This thing is taking away the confidence, and I always struggled with the PolyTour Pro. PolyTour Strike definitely much better. Maybe the spin potential could be a bit improved, but yeah, now it is discontinued. I heard it's due to the lack of materials, so I've heard Yonex decided to discontinue Yonex PolyTour Strike, but is giving us PolyTour Force. So first the name, it's suggesting, and Yonex is trying to push it as a powerful string, responsive string. Maybe it's kind of funny that industry is heading now towards easier power, hotter response. Players seem to look for a bit more power nowadays, and brands try to monetize the field. My experience with this string is, yeah, it's not dead, but it's not a powerful string. Similar to PolyTour Strike, I actually had more control with PolyTour Force than with PolyTour Pro. This particular thing that I like with PolyTour Strike, the launch angle is lower, you feel the ball on the string bed, it's not launching on you, so that's a positive thing. I would say it's actually a bit below Alu Power when it comes to power potential. Alu Power maybe loses tension much faster, so this trampoline effect kicks in much faster, much earlier. PolyTour Force keeps the tension much better, but maybe lacks a little bit of this response, of this spin potential. So in that sense, it's not far away from the PolyTour Strike. The feel is a bit more rubby or gummy compared to PolyTour Strike, maybe towards strings like Tecnifibre Razor Soft, or especially maybe Mach 10. I really enjoy Solinco strings, but there is some magic in round strings. The predictability of a round string is just amazing, and PolyTour Force is providing it. It's very predictable without being harsh. Some shape strings, they give the control by being stiff. I don't see it with PolyTour Force. I just think that the string itself is working in a way that is giving a lot of feedback, a lot of launch angle control, and that gives the sense of control, how deep you want to play. Sense of depth is really good with round strings, and from my experience, if the launch angle isn't crazy, then it's already a great string. It's also interesting that strings tendency can shift with the rackets, and every 2 or 3 years we have a brand new racket on the market, maybe family of rackets. Brands try to push the power a bit further, modern power with enough control, and strings kinda have to adapt to this new fashion. Some strings that were popular 20 years ago, great strings, might not be the best now. And yeah, PolyTour Force was released with the V-Core. At least I believe that was the intention. Yonex now struggle with the production and supply, so I think they kind of failed with the timeline and what they tried to say through the releases. But in general, I believe the intention was to release V-Core line with the PolyTour Force, and I think the pair should work really well together. We know V-Core can be a little launchy, can be a little bit too responsive. PolyTour Force, there is a chance you will get more feel, more control through a slightly more predictable linear launch angle without killing the V-Core's identity. That's my take. And in general, PolyTour Force is a very honest string. I tried it in Percept 97D and Tecnifibre TF40. I think it highlighted the positive things from this racket without importing too much on its own. So it was allowing me to just play with the racket how it was designed to play. So for me personally, I will say this is a great string. I only worry that with the competition I might prefer to buy Alu Power and get more spin potential. Yeah, value is better with the PolyTour Force. It keeps the tension much longer, so here is something to consider. I like the comfort of the PolyTour Force. I think it kills the vibrations similarly to Mach 10. I think you can put this string in any type of racket and it should work really well. I use 125 gauge and I usually play with 130, so this says a lot about the control and the levels of confidence with this string. I will cut it in my Percept 97D and we'll try Alu Power rough, so we will have a direct comparison. It will give me a better look at the string and yeah, I praise Alu Power. Maybe I am wrong, but here's my take. Make sure to subscribe and see you soon. Bye.